Can you go the distance, overtake cars, and complete laps to earn bonus time? All right, it is endurance racing time. Welcome to Interlagos. This completely shocked me. I was completely not expecting this. I was doing clock management technique and ended up hitting the perpetual point, and I thought, what? There's no good cuts at this track. So then I started retraining myself and just going for it right from the start. And you got to drive this hard. This is a hard track. Like, there's not a lot of room for error, and the goofy camera angle. I'm really with you guys now. This camera angle is bad. It takes me like 20 minutes to adjust to this, but now I'm adjusted. And check it out. I mean, you got to drive this like this. There's a lot of room to overtake here. That wasn't great, but it's okay. There's a lot of room to overtake, and the bot programming can't seem to really handle this track. Like, okay, that was horrible. He was right in the worst spot for me. The bots don't seem to know what to do here. Like, they're driving it pretty good, but they are nowhere near maximizing this track. Now, there's definitely one corner that we can take really extreme in this game that you couldn't take it this way in any other game. And we'll get to that shortly. But this corner coming up right here, corner 3, it is shocking how fast you can take this corner. Oh, wrong spot for that, isn't it? But coming up here as we get to 6 and 7, I mean, obviously 5 is, there, but this is where you make your gains. I'm not going to show you so much here, but way out there. You shouldn't be able to drive there, but you can. So then do. So what does that do for us? That lets us carry way more speed than you would expect to. Now, this is the Valente, which everyone can purchase soon, like in November. So the purchase price is going to be $2 million M. To fully upgrade this car, $773,245 M, 273 gold. That's the fully upgraded specs. This is a fully upgraded 2021 car with the Spa tuning, same car with the Monza tuning. Like, holy smokes, the Valente is better than a 2021 Formula One car with the top tunings. Like, everything's maxed out. So, it's a ridiculously good deal for this car. Those full upgrade costs are actually low compared to anything with these specs. Think about any other car that has this kind of specs, and you're probably spending 12 to 1500 gold to fully upgrade it. Outside of Formula One, okay? Outside of Formula One, it's crazy how much you'd have to pay to fully upgrade a car like this. Like the Valkyrie, that's kind of what you got to compare it to. This car is in 2 series, the F1 Reloaded with rewards of 60,000 M and 60 gold. F1 Exhibition, you guys probably have it done, but anyways, 15,000 M and 10 gold. Most of us would have that series done, but I tell you, it's awful fun to get in this car and go just destroy time trials. It is a really fun car, and let's try to just get past how horrible EA has handled this car, this track, and all of that. Let's try to move on. It's been bad for me. Anyway, it's been bad. But I tell you, this car is sick. Now, I'm looking forward to driving the actual Formula One cars here, because those fully upgraded are even crazier. So remember, we're all going to get to do that. Off the top of my head, I believe it's November 7th. And then according to EA, I can't verify this, but this is what they're now saying in the official patch notes, that this car will be available for purchase after the Interlagos event. I don't know if that means exactly 5 days after, or if it unlocks after you finish the event. I don't know. It's more ambiguity, there's been way too much of that, where it's just been hidden answers and ambiguity, and I've not been happy. But I'm moving on, and I'm loving this car. I think you can hear it in my voice. I love this car, and I love this car at this track. I do look forward to driving a fully upgraded Formula One car, but man, this car is super balanced. It's super planted. It doesn't feel that way at Interlagos, oopsie, because you're pushing it so hard. I am, at least. Now I'm going to have a really bad entrance to corner 12 there. So you can see, you can get away with a little bit of mistakes, not much. And again, there are no beneficial off-track cuts other than that huge runoff we get on like corner 6, 7 there. But like if you try to cut this, no, don't do that. It's not going to save you time, but you've got to be prepared for losing it there. And then what are you going to do? You've got to be prepared for that. Same with here. Like this corner's just so crazy. Oh, nuts! You don't want to do that, and that happens sometimes. Like I've got hundreds, if not thousands, of laps at many tracks in this game. Not here. And then you get sloppy and you get sloppier. So there's a massive difference between doing a time trial lap on any circuit and then doing back-to-back good laps. So these don't have to be great. I would say if you can drive mid-Group B in weekly time trials in a fully upgraded car, you could do this. Not much lower than that, and you're going to see what I mean. Like, so here we are. We should be getting close. Should be good. I didn't come into that very well. A little bit off track. Oh, those Senna curves there, corners 1 and 2 there. It's a bit rough. You got to brake early so you can be full throttle. Same with this. There's a very narrow window to enter that corner. But watch this. You get this trajectory right, this race line, full speed. No braking there. And then obviously I'm on the brakes pretty heavy. Okay, watch this. Quick recovery. Obviously that was horribly slow. That is not faster. That was an accident, and I made the best of it. So that cut, as you can see, was horrible. You would not take that. And there's no beneficial cuts anywhere. Now this is really bad. This happens to me. I start getting close to the perpetual point and it gets in my head. But I'm right on the cusp of it, guys. Oh boy, 52 seconds. That's not enough to finish this lap. Top times. I mean, high 53s, mid 53s are possible in a razor edge time trial. But guys, no one in real life would ever push the cars as hard as we push them in the game. Because in the game, if you lose it on a corner and go flying into a wall at 300 kilometers an hour, oh well, who cares? Redo it. In real life, you could be dead. So they don't push these cars as hard in real life because they can't. The consequences are far too dire. And here we go, guys. Look at this. This is what happened. So this means I've passed 42 cars. I wasn't counting. Oh, can I get around them? Oh, I'm surprised. At this point, they're going to be faster than fully upgraded. So it does get really tricky. Heading into corner 1, I really had to back up my braking point. I found that interesting because, oh, that's why. I haven't been able to figure it out. It just hit me. I'm used to driving this as a time trial. But I'm not going as fast in a time trial as I am here now when I'm reaching corner 1. Oh, I kept on racking my head going, what's wrong with me? Why aren't my braking points working for corner 1? That's why. I'm probably coming into it, like I'm probably entering corner 1. Oh, nuts! I'm probably entering corner 1 50 kilometers an hour faster or more. I could look, but I'm just gonna, whatever. So no wonder my braking point wasn't working. All the rest of them are good. Okay, so I've got to run. You've got to run really consistent lap times, guys. That's how these bots are going to get grouped up. It's really hard to refill your timer. Like, here I am, 25, 24. We get 20 seconds at the line. It's not bad. Okay, now watch this. Oh, don't watch that. Won't watch it, but this track, I tell you, it's a hard track. But inversely, it's very rewarding. So this is a very hard track to master, very rewarding when you do. So meaning you can make all sorts of gains on the bots once you know how to handle this track. Like right there, it's so easy to lose it. There. Oh, it's such... I don't know. I didn't know I'd like this track so much. Okay, we've just jumped forward quite a bit. So here I am. Oh, yeah! 60 kilometers. Oh, no. Oh, that's where you can damage your bumper. I've noticed that the Valente doesn't seem to suffer performance much from damage. I mean, that should have been maximum damage. Now, you might hear some people calling this a Valente. That's more of the Italian. Valente is definitely how you would be saying this in Brazil, as in Brazilian Portuguese, which is different than Portuguese in other parts of the world. Just like English is different all over the place. Canadian English, English in Scotland, English in England, English in the United States even differs from Canada. Even in regions of Canada, just like in regions of the United States and regions of England and so forth, it's different. So that's to be expected. But since this car is all about Sao Paulo and Brazil, I'm saying Valente. Does that make sense to me? Valiant. Okay, we're going to fast forward some more. And so 67 kilometers, 68, 81 kilometers, guys. Now, there you go. Look at that. There's my mistake. You can see I made it a few times. So that is not beneficial. I should have been able to pass a car right there. So I'm losing time. So now I'm really worried because I'm probably driving about 55 to 56 seconds a lap. That's about what I seem to be noticing when I've been looking. So then a lot of that is because of traffic, right? Because this he's in my race line. So I'm losing at least a full second on this lap because of him alone. There, look how far you can drive out there. Isn't that surprising? But look at these cars. They're nicely grouped. So all I got to do is just buckle down and focus and just keep on putting down the laps. Let's see what lap I'm on here. I actually don't know. Is this like 15 or 16? 21? Oh, okay. That's pretty impressive. And, I didn't mean to tap him. Nuts! Oh. Now he's going to be right in my way heading into this corner. Okay, I'm going to try to undercut him. Whoa! Pit maneuver into the wall. Nuts. I'm not going to be able to catch up, I don't think. Especially not when you do that. Mistakes beget mistakes. Okay, so I can tell you, if you've got like 11, maybe 10 seconds on the clock at corner 12, you can still make it. Barely. Let's go 4 times regular speed. Hey, that's awesome, guys. That's really good distance. So earnings not bad. It's going to be better in the Invitational Series. Hopefully this is in the Invitational Series. Hopefully in endurance like this. So please please subscribe, drop me a comment, and see you out there on the track. Hope you can get this car soon. Bye-bye now.